SimpleSwap Team is live from the vibrant city of Barcelona, soaking up the energy at the Web3 Family Conference. But we're not here just to observe, we're here to bring the magic to you. Get ready for a series of exclusive interviews with heavyweights like Decentraland, Lido Dao, Cosmos, Chainlink, and many others. Stay tuned because trust me, you don't want to miss a thing from this epic adventure. Okay, so I was actually wondering what's your perspective on the crypto world? What's going to happen in the coming months, if not years?
If we speak about coming months, I believe that bull market will keep up and will continue, and we will see more growth and more increase in prices that we see now. I assume that at least for the next 3 to 6 months, bull market will definitely be here. Maybe.
The numbers will go up despite
definitely.
the circumstances and anything?
Yeah, I think they will, given the upcoming Bitcoin halving and all that stuff. Yeah, I believe that numbers will go up. Not significantly.
So we're going to have an alt season?
Yes.
That's right. I do agree with you on that point. Do you think Bitcoin will skyrocket to 100K this year?
That's a tough question.
What does this mean?
I don't think that it would skyrocket like that much as you might expect, like 3-4 times. I think it will move closer to 100,000 US dollars, probably. Yeah, I think that's okay, because at the moment, the Bitcoin, like what it is, it's like gold. So take a look at the gold price trends, and you will probably see the trends that are about to happen or already happening in Bitcoin. So yeah, I think that there would be an increase, not that significant for sure, and for sure less than with the last cycle, with the last Bitcoin halving. So it will definitely be more moderate.
More stable.
Yes.
I think that Bitcoin in particular is looking really strong. I think that the addition of programmable smart contracts and ordinals to Bitcoin is really nice. It seems like if they can get the slow transaction speed issue kind of figured out, this could be really, really powerful as like a smart contracts programmable chain. So I'm interested to see what happens on Bitcoin with BRC20.
Yes.
I'm interested to see if Ethereum can adapt enough, or if Bitcoin starts to eat Ethereum's lunch and the other smart contract chains.
Happening.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big, because Bitcoin has BlackRock involved now and all these institutions, so we will see what happens. Yeah.
Okay, so
it's gonna be an interesting year.
Bitcoin skyrocket to 100,000K.
Oh, if I knew that, I'd be rich already. I wouldn't be here. I'd be on the yachts out there.
Well, I see your point, but do you believe that Bitcoin will, honestly speaking, hit the 100K?
Yes, at some point. It's hard to say, but it's definitely going to happen at some point. So as long as you're in the market, you're good.
So let's stay optimistic, because we never know what's going to happen, right?
Yeah, okay. Exactly.
Yeah.
So hodl or sell now?
Hodl.
Hodl, guys.
Don't sell.
Hodl.
I've never sold. But sometimes take profit.
Bitcoin halving. Are we going to have an alt season after Bitcoin halving?
I hope so. I'm not like the best place to say whether or not we are, but yeah, I think it's good. It's good to see like the adoption of these technologies, and to see see more practical applications of these technologies. That's like where my kind of interest, my heart lies. Like probably less focused on price than solution. So yeah.
Do you think that Bitcoin will skyrocket to 100K this year?
I mean, I'd like it to, again. I think it will at some point. Yeah, I don't mind too much whether it's slow or not. I think it will. I think it's inevitable. But yeah, let's see. Hopefully this year.
What's the future of the crypto projects worldwide? Well, that's a hard question, but that's the beauty of it. Go ahead, please.
Adoption.
Adoption.
I mean, yeah, that's what we need. Adoption.
More adoption.
More adoption.
Less
we're gonna see more real. Yeah, we're gonna see more real world use cases. We're gonna see more blended projects between like Web3 and more traditional tech approaches. I think we need to see that in the next wave.
No challenges? Nothing like a challenge?
Well, I mean, yeah, speculators regulations might be a challenge if they are not implemented well.
Also, the mindset of people at times.
Sometimes the mindset of the OG members of the industry might be a challenge. Definitely.
That's quite interesting. So what are some of your top 5 favorite crypto projects you want to share with us behind the scenes? Yeah.
Top 5 crypto projects. Okay, I would say that I really like what Optimism is doing with their governance. I really like the Arbitrum DAO and their. I'm thinking about governance because that's what I'm focused, and that's what I like. So the Arbitrum DAO is doing amazing things. I really like what Gnosis is doing with their governance mechanisms.
Anything else?
I always like what Nouns does with their community tooling and anything related to empower the community with their NFTs and the value of their NFTs. So I really like what they do as well.
That's great. So what do you think is going to happen? Are we going to have, let's say, an alt season after Bitcoin halving or not? What do you think about this?
I think the next few weeks are going to be a good time to buy more crypto.
Buy?
Yeah.
Sell or hodl?
No, hodl.
Hodl. Always. All the people here agree on one thing. We should hodl more and more. What are some of your favorite crypto projects in the market?
Okay, good question. I'm a Solana fanboy.
Oh, we've got Solana fans here.
I like the ecosystem there because I think we need some commercially oriented ecosystem because I want to go in that loop of continuously building infrastructure, but at the same time, it's good that that's happening to improve the tech. And I'm really looking with a lot of expectations to use cases in the social fight. I am following the evolution of forecasters, new social media. I think there's a lot that we can develop that.
Definitely. So are we going to have an alt season after Bitcoin halving?
I think so. I think after, I think it's going to be driven by macroeconomic factors. The real factor is probably going to be on the interest rates for the risk asset rotation to really take place. Probably after summer. It's my prediction.
It might be a possibility. That's quite an interesting opinion. Do you think that this year Bitcoin will hit 100K?
To be honest, it would all depend on how the market reacts after the halving and the levels of value that the current developments bring to the table for onboarding not only like the big institutions, but the retailers as well. So I think it could happen, but I don't know if it's likely. May happen in a few years from now for sure.
But not this year.
I don't know. If I have to bet on it, I would say that it's a 70-80% that it will not happen. Because we have seen the correction that happened these past few weeks, right? And we've also seen all the reaction that it has on the altcoins. And we can see the market dominance of Bitcoin and keep this into like the main factor of consideration. So if the other ones provide value, right, that may happen because the people who want to get in will go for the safest assets, let's say so, and the most known assets, and we'll see some price increase on Ethereum, on Bitcoin, on BNB. So this can happen, but it's all a matter of value in the development.
It's a matter of value.
Value in the development.
So what's your message to the people behind the camera? Should they keep investing in altcoins?
To me, the message to the people is invest on the blockchain. Like, use your skill sets, use the tools that you have, regardless if you are a programmer, a community lead, a copywriter, whatever, bring it because that will bring the value, that will bring the money on the market, and we'll be getting higher prices on altcoins and L2 coins and Bitcoin, Ethereum.
This is going to be last question. Hodl or sell?
How?
Hodl or sell?
Hodl. Come on.
Hodl. Come on, hodl. That's the message of the day. Well, hodl.
Hodl all the way.
Crypto markets are all about capital rotation. I think we had this Solana summer, we can say. Everything in Solana was pumping. All the attention was in Solana. I think we will probably have the spotlight on runes, on Bitcoin right now. And then a little bit later, probably we will have an L2 summer with Base as the main actor, attracting tons of capital and attention. And I see Bitcoin hitting maybe 100K.
Oh la la.
I think
There was actually something I wanted to ask you. Do you see that viable this year? Will that happen this year or pretty much next year's?
I think I'm betting on Bitcoin hitting the 100K at the end of the year, maybe.
What's gonna happen after?
Alt season.
Yeah, I think so.
When do you think?
3 months.
It's time. We just have a deadline. Let's see what happens in the market. You just said it.
Hopefully.
Hopefully so. Okay. So do you think that Bitcoin will skyrocket to 100K this year?
Before 2025? Yeah, I think it's gonna be towards the end of the year.
There was a guy who was telling it's hardly possible. He was telling that it's maybe 80% not possible than possible.
Really? Well, it really depends on the macroeconomics. But if things continue like this, I think we have a good chance.
Perfect. That's it'll be great. What's your prediction of the market?
So I think right now they're still finding a blueprint at the level of infrastructure. I think for developers, it should be much easier to kind of figure out what's the blockchain architecture should be. And we're still at that stage where there is a lot of decision paralysis because all these new layer ones coming in. They're kind of on one side, it's a good sign. They're improving the technology. On the other side, it's kind of slowing down the process, making it harder sometimes for devs to find the perfect state.
So what's your prediction of the crypto market currently?
So I think there's gonna be a movement of consolidation of the market that we're seeing with the first token merging. It's actually happening in house. It's between two portfolio companies, but I think there's gonna be a lot of those into the layer one because we need more consolidation on that side. And when that will happen and we're gonna reach better level of account abstractions, then I think the infrastructure landscape is going to be set for strong commercial founders to really finally find their way into the market and bring in those killer apps.
What do you think about everything that's happening in the crypto market currently, especially after the Bitcoin halving? What's going to happen next?
Yeah, I mean, I think the market is quite fun right now. So everyone should just jump in.
What's going to happen next?
What's going to happen next? Up only.
Up only. Do you think?
I think the reason that everyone came here today, 10 years ago, they'll keep coming is for memes and speculation. So it's always a good time for that, but dollar cost average.
So will Bitcoin finally skyrocket to 100K?
You know, I think that the hopium around Bitcoin is more likely to transfer over to the promise of an Ethereum ETF.
That's true. Do you agree with that? Do you think that Bitcoin will skyrocket to 100K this year?
Yeah, I think there's lots of great ecosystems that are just getting started. And the real value is in those new teams that get onboarded, that build useful tools, and that are actually going to make the space money.
Right. So what's your prediction of crypto this year?
It's going to go up
Okay, how much?
a lot.
How
I hope.
Tell me numbers, please.
I don't know, 100%.
How about the halving?
Easy.
Bitcoin halving?
It's gonna triple for sure.
Triple,
Yeah.
okay. So you...
That's wishful thinking, of course, but
Yeah.
it's gonna triple.
I know. What happens next?
What happens next? I think with all the ETF stuff going on, like the mainstream media giving attention to crypto and all of that, I think we're gonna be seeing and all of this with account abstractions, making it easier for like normal users, not like crypto savvy users. They are going to be able to join chains and start using them. So I think we're going to see lots of new users coming into crypto. Yeah.
Well, to keep their minds open and not be distracted by the volatility. Long-term appreciation, short-term volatility. But
long-term appreciation, short-term volatility.
Exactly.
And high flexibility, I should say.
Absolutely.
And security.
Yeah.
And security, of course. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Join crypto, don't join for the money, join for the learnings, the technology, and you're gonna have fun. Yeah.